What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Marvel minifigure collection video. And today, I'm going to show you guys every Ghost Rider minifigure that LEGO has ever made from 2016 through the present. So we have the first one from the year 2016, as I mentioned a bit, the second one from 2021, the third one from 2023, and the new one that released this year on January the 1st. So we're going to take a look at each of the Ghost Rider minifigures that showed up in 4 different sets from 4 different years that LEGO has made for the lineup itself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start up with the 2016 version all the way up to 2020. Here's the first ever Ghost Rider minifigure from 2016, which is 10 years ago. So this version of him showed up in the Spider-Man and Ghost Rider team-up set with Hobgoblin. So this is a very awesome figure. So this is our first ever Ghost Rider minifigure. This is Johnny Blaze, of course. And I really love the design for the torso, since I love how they added like the chain all over his body, well, just being all crossover, which is on the center part of the chest and even on the waist itself. And I really love that face printing, man. It looks so freaking incredible. And I still remember that these are these flame head pieces that you cannot remove until that happened since last year during the summer. But I still adored the yellow eyes for him. I love the lips, and also the eyebrows look pretty good. Well, yeah, I totally did like that skull detailing. And I love that flame design right here that is attached to his head, since like I said, you cannot remove it. Same thing with the 2021 version and the 2023 version that we will get into later on in the video itself. And as for the torso, I love the little like rib pieces to represent like his flamed up body, so that is really good. I love the zipper design, and we have that flamed up look of his chest that we can see a bit of. And yeah, it looks really good, since we love that nice detailing for the silver look for the chains for him. It looks so freaking incredible in my opinion. And would have been nice if they added some leg printing to like recreate like the little like spiky design for his legs, just like how he had in the comics right here. So yeah, very nice design for the face and torso printing. Spinning him to the back, here is what his back torso printing looks like. So I really like the rest of the continuation for those chains right here. And I love like the ripped up look for his jacket right here with the orange cracks to represent, well, actually orange ribs part is what I meant to say, because of the flame design. So yeah, very incredible figure, since I really adore this Ghost Rider minifigure, and I just really love the detailing for this guy, and I thought he looks absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. So that is it for the 2016 version. Now let's move on to the 2021. Here is our second Ghost Rider minifigure from 2021, and this time this is the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. So this is the first time we have him as a minifigure. He showed up in the Spider-Man and Ghost Rider versus Carnage set back in 5 years ago. So I still have that set because I really adore the Hell Charger, which is his Dodge Charger car from the comics, and even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I really love the design for the face printing in that chrome design, and I really love that terrifying face. I love that orange triangle on his forehead. Love the red eyes, the sharp teeth, which looks so freaking deadly and awesome in my opinion. So we do get that same headpiece with the flame that's still stuck to his head, as I already mentioned with the 2016 version. The torso pretty looks fantastic in my opinion. Yes, I said a Fantastic Four pun. So I love like that white rectangular part for the center part of the torso. And I love the rest of the detailing, maybe like that black design, or actually, yeah, the black design, the dark gray lining textures, and also like that brown part for the top part of the chest, which looks so freaking incredible. But yeah, I really love the detailing for that, and they still nailed it with the face printing and that scarier look. So yeah, that is just a phenomenal touch for the build itself, and I love like that nice design for it. It looks like that Iron Man style look of Ghost Rider because it gives me that vibe right here. So yeah, that's just a incredible touch for the figure himself. Now spinning him around to the back, this is what his back torso printing looks like with his outfit. So Really love the design for like his black outfit. We have like the dark gray lining textures for the center part of the torso, and also the bottom parts for the lining textures, also everything else. But yeah, that's just incredible. So I totally adored the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider minifigure. I'm glad Lego added him into that 5-year-old set that I reviewed since I was in my teen years. But this is a pretty awesome figure in my opinion. So that is it for the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider from 2021. Now let's move on to the 2023. Here's the one from 2023 that showed up in the Ghost Rider mech and bike set. So this is a different look of Johnny Blaze right here. So I just really adore this figure in my opinion. So gives me like that 70 vibes version of Ghost Rider that I mostly seen in the Marvel Future Fight game. So because of the design for the torso, since I really love the design for the torso printing for him, since I love like his black Letterman jacket, or biker jacket I should say. I love the chain design right here for the center part of the torso that is going across him. I love like the pointy belt design. I love the buttons right here, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I love that flaming chest for him for the torso printing, looks pretty good. And I really like his face prints. The face printing for him is a cool design right here, and they captured the same coloring for his eyebrows as the 2016 version. So yeah, very great design right here, same headpiece as I mentioned. I love like that nice skull design right here. The torso design looks phenomenal. As I mentioned, we have like some of the white lining parts for the left or right side of the torso, and even on those little bits right here near the buttons on the right side of the character. But still wish they gave him some like pretty like some detailing for his legs, for like the spiky parts that we've seen on his legs. Well, I think the 70s version may or may not have that, since I always check out like his skins on the Marvel Future Fight game if I remember correctly. But still, it would have been nice if he had some more detailing for the design of the figure. It looks pretty good right here. Here's what his back torso printing looks like. Let me just, okay, stay there. Move him a bit. Okay, so this is what his back torso printing looks like. Here's the rest of the chain right here, and we have the rest of the belt detailing. I love like the white lining textures on both of the left and right side of the torso, and also those bits right here, and the design for the top part of his back, which is so phenomenal. So very cool Ghost Rider minifigure overall. So I totally adore the 2023 version because it is a blast in my opinion. Well, even though the Ghost Rider Megabyte it's a pretty solid set for what it is, but I mostly bought that set because of this guy. But still, this is a very great figure overall, and it has to be like one of the best ones that we've seen. So that's it for the 2023 version. Now let's move on to the fourth and final one, which is the one from this. Here's the fourth and final Ghost Rider minifigure that Lego has ever made. So this is the Danny Ketch version from this year, which is in 2026. So this one showed up in the Spider-Man versus Ghost Rider motorcycle set, which is that $10 set that I totally adored. And this is pretty cool. So I thought this is gonna be another version of the original Ghost Rider, also known as Johnny Blaze, but nope, I noticed that when some people did their set reviews of that set that I already bought and reviewed here on the channel, they said it was the Danny Ketch version, and that is him. So I really love the design for the face printing with all the flames coming out of his mouth and both of his eyes, which looks pretty cool. And by the way, this is the one that you can remove the flame piece. So yeah, they fixed up that issue, and you can't take it off of his head, and you can put it on whatever minifigure you want to, especially Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four, and easy to snap that back on. So yeah, they saw that issue right here, since they did made that happen since last year in August for the summer sets, and it looks pretty good. So yeah, really adored the the flame piece is what I meant to say. I know I was talking so shitty again, but still I love the face printing, which looks really good, and I totally adore the torso printing, since I love the flamed up look of that chain on the center part of the torso, since I love the orange effect and also the flaming design right here for the affection for the character. I love like that spiky detail for his jacket. I love like that little part right here, we have a zipper right here that is sticking out. That's like his little zipper pocket. But yeah, it looks really good. I love like that stitched up look for the design for the jacket itself. I totally adore it. So that is a really great design for this Ghost Rider minifigure, and I totally adore the gloriness for the printing for the torso and the face. And yeah, it looks very phenomenal in my opinion. Now take a look at the back of the character. Here's what the back of his torso printing looks like. So we have that continuation with that flame, but just in that orange look, since we already seen like the flames for the front of his torso. But I love the rest of the detailing with that Leatherman, like actually some leather detailing for the jacket, which is this part of the top part of the torso, the lining texture with all like the stitched up design and the spiky look for the texture of the jacket. So yeah, very great design for the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. So yeah, very outstanding minifigure. I really love how you can remove the flame piece off of his head, since I'm glad they did that issue since last year during the summer wave. But I just really love the design for the rest of the character, and he looks so freaking phenomenal. So that is it for all of the minifigures. Now let's go ahead and wrap this whole thing. All of the Lego Marvel Ghost Rider minifigures that we have so far from 10 years ago through the present. I gotta say, these are really awesome figures in my opinion. I totally adore the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider minifigure from 5 years ago from that Hell Charger set with Spidey and Carnage. And the Danny Ketch version is phenomenal, since I adored the printing for the face and the torso. It looks so deadly and awesome. And I love how you can't remove that flame piece off of his head, because these three don't have that, unfortunately, because they're stuck to their freaking heads. But I really love the 2016 version. It has to be like the best ones of them all, since I love how they capture his look from the comics. But it would have been awesome if they added like some detailing for the legs for like the spiky parts that Ghost Rider usually has. But still, I totally did like the rest of the looks for the characters. They are great figures, but could pick which one has to be the best. But still, Lego totally crushed it with these figures. And hopefully in the future, they will make like a Venomized Ghost Rider in one of these Spider-Man sets in the future, because I would love to see that happening. So that figure could be our 5th Ghost Rider minifigure for the Lego Marvel lineup, because I would love to see a Venomized Ghost Rider minifigure in the future. But these figures are very awesome in my opinion. So like I said, these are all 4 of them that Lego has made so far for the lineup itself. They are pretty great, since I still adore the Danny Ketch version of him from this year that released in the Spideyverse Ghost Rider motorcycle set that I just reviewed back in February. So yeah, very cool figures overall, since I totally love the detailing for the face and torso prints. And yeah, these are all the figures that Lego has ever made, and they are so freaking phenomenal in my opinion. So I don't have anything else to say about these figures, but these are all of the different versions of Ghost Rider that we've gotten from the past years from Lego for the lineup itself. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the same button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about these figures for the lineup. I'll see you later.